Hi, I'm Laura Flanders of The Laura Flanders Show. Watch every week on Free Speech TV, Link TV, YouTube, or if you're in New York, CUNY TV. Prefer to listen? Subscribe to the free podcast at lauraflanders.com. I end every week with a commentary. I call it the F word. Here's this week's. It's the summer before the midterms, and the political forecasts already promising heavy showers of skepticism about young voters. The seasonal downpour matters especially this year because for the first time, 18 to 35-year-old millennials and their even younger counterparts, Gen Z, will be America's single largest voting bloc with the power to swing the result if they actually turn out to cast a ballot. The perennial question is, will they? I hosted a discussion this week for Free Speech TV that gave me every reason to think the answer might be yes. Energy and enthusiasm are up, be it guns or debts or jobs or just that racist, sexist Trump. There's certainly no shortage of motivation. 28-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, an organizer for Bernie in the Bronx in 2016, said, "People like me aren't supposed to run for Congress, but she's just the sort that gets people excited." She's mounting a 100% volunteer, no corporate money drive to trigger the first primary in her district since she was 14. And if her guts and gusto translate into signatures, she'll do it. Young people are running and voters seem engaged. 56% of millennials polled by CNN this month said they were likely to cast a ballot. In California, 100,000 16 and 17-year-olds have already pre-registered. Still, as the skeptics never tire of saying, only about half of all eligible young voters actually voted in 2016, and young people traditionally lag even further behind their elders in non-presidential elections like this year's. 2 months after the massacre at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, youth registration was actually down in the Tallahassee epicenter of the protests. Now, personally, I'm always impressed not by how few, but how many young people manage to cast a ballot, given how vigorously others try to stop them. As Parkland school shooting survivor David Hogg tweeted recently, if the Selective Service can register 18-year-olds automatically for war, there's no real reason the state's boards of elections couldn't do likewise for democracy. As it is, as the young tend to favor Democrats, GOP lawmakers are doing everything they can to stop them by curbing opportunities for registration and early voting, reducing polling places, and requiring photo IDs with current addresses. Exposing voter suppression should be priority number one for journalists, but hey, it's so much easier to throw shade than light. You can watch our special on the millennial vote this month on Free Speech TV and the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and see or hear my interview with Maurice Mitchell, the new national director of the Working Families Party, on the Laura Flanders Show at lauraflanders.org. And thanks.